Hello, everyone. I want to do a flip through of my personal art journal. This is the kind of book that I have been doing here in the last few months, and this one is mine, my personal one. It is a large book. The spine is 3 inches. It is 9.5 inches tall and about 6.5 inches wide. I needed it to be fairly big because I had a lot of stuff to put into it. Um, it is sewn together with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and it has 5 signatures. It's not completely finished. All right. Um, this book is made from my collection of papers, and on the pages are my collection of special images. There's pockets in here that hold things that are special to me. A bus and metro map from 1979 that Uncle Vern gave me, I think is really cool. $1 million bill that I got from one of my viewers. A tin sighting, it's a crayon rubbing of the tin sighting of my grandmother's church that she was baptized and confirmed in. That church is no longer standing, so that means a lot to me. There's a little fish flip. So it's a place for me to put all my collected papers in. This is wrapping paper from Borders many, many years ago. And this is my last little piece of it that I have. I've made it into a page. And these are images that I've had for a very long time. I've seen both David and the Mona Lisa in person, some of my favorite pieces of art. And so those are in here. I've got um, an altered book page. Never finished the altered book, kept the page. And so handmade papers that I just love. I love these little bits of papers in the paper, different languages and such. I really like the way they look. And so this is what this is. It's just a collection of paper, images, and items that mean something to me. The book cover from a Chinese book that I bought, postcards from the Zelda and Fitzgerald Museum in Montgomery, old maid card, sketch pad cover from England. I did a little bit of collage on that. One of my nail polish cards, wallpaper, painted pages. This is from Bear. This is a plastic piece of, they called it scrapbook paper, but it's plastic with numbers on it. You know I love numbers, so it went in there. Just things that I have been saving. Some of these things I've been saving for a very long time. I've always loved this piece of scrapbook paper. I've had it forever. Images that I love. This was a Target advertisement. It's a piece of vellum, and I've had that for a very long time. So I save these little bits, these fun things that I really like, in boxes and in envelopes. I put them, in my closet, save it for a very special project. Can't use all this stuff in just anything. It's got to be a special project. And this book is not completely finished. I haven't really, some of these images, I'm not quite sure if they are near and dear to my heart yet. So I haven't really finished them. I'm not sure if I really want to glue them in yet. So I've got some places that I still need to add some bits to. But it is finished enough. I've used most of my major stash And so I would like to put this away for just a little bit and continue looking for special images and things to put in here instead of just picking just anything. I want them to be really, really special. And so I'm putting it away for a little bit until I find those special images to really finish the book off with. But I wanted to show you, I got that at the Dollar Tree. I thought it was cool. People putting that nail polish on the piece of paper to see what the color is going to be. I thought it was unique and interesting, and so I took that. Um, Here's an image that I've had for a very long time as well. The wine label from the bottle of wine I bought myself for my 50th birthday. Just a bunch of different things that I really like, really want to save. So I've used them and put them in this book, used a lot of the papers that I've saved to make the pages and the images to put on the pages. And now I can look at this book and enjoy my collection instead of it being in a shoebox in the corner of a closet somewhere. I can enjoy it. I can look at it. I can say that I've used it instead of saving it for that special project. This is a really cool image. Used paper clips for a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if I really want it glued in but I want it included in this book. It's a place for my special, interesting stuff. So it's all together. I love those elephant stamps, wallpaper, family picture. Here's another place that needs an image. But I want to make sure that images are really what I want. Here's a menu of a place that I liked in Montgomery. Marilyn Monroe, one of my faces. Mount St. Helens postcard. I was in Spokane when that erupted. I had to deal with all that ash. So that is something special for me. That's a piece of scrapbook paper, but it's velvet. Music and piano paper and book pages that I liked, different languages, handmade papers. I've been saving quite a bit of this stuff for a very long time. Some of it is kind of new. But I really wanted just to put it all together. Instead of saving it for that special project, I decided that it was the special project. I was going to put it all together so that I could finally enjoy it, finally use it. I have so much stuff, and it's ridiculous for me to have things stored in a shoebox. Humpty Dumpty, I've always loved Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty's from Through the Looking Glass, Alice Through the Looking Glass. That's an old book plate that was given to me. Circles, joss paper, Indian writing. This is a placemat with the Chinese zodiac descriptions on there. Images, just everything. I mean, it is a collection of, I've had this for 15 years. Didn't know what to do with it. This holds my newspaper clippings of my birthday horoscopes. I sometimes, I don't do it every single year, but a lot of years I will grab a newspaper and save the horoscope. Sometimes it has little articles. If you were born on this day, you were this kind of person, da da da. These are the other people that were born on the same day, and this happened on your birthday this many years ago. I keep all that, and so here I have a place just to store it, just to have it. so I can come across it and look at it when I want to. I know where it is. Wrapping paper, I really like that. I don't know, I can use up all that wrapping paper and I still have just a little piece of it to enjoy myself. So that's all this is. Another menu for a Chinese restaurant that I liked. Crater Lake in Oregon. I'm from Oregon. Papers that people have given me. This came from India. This is a book page, an old book, 1914. What the date is. I love the fairy. Some of my collages and just some fun, special things. Family photo. That's my grandmother when she was 10 years old, surrounded by her entire family, aunts and uncles and cousins, her mom and dad and brothers and sisters. So it's very special to me. It's very personal to me. It's stuff that I've saved. It's stuff that I really like. It's stuff that means something to me. And now I have it all together in a place to enjoy it forever. This was given to me by a co-worker friend. We went to Savannah and she bought Hershey's Kisses, but they didn't say kisses. They had other sayings in them, and she saved them all for me and put them in this little plastic thing. She wanted me to do something with them, but I just loved the way it looked. It's a piece of art all by itself. I didn't really want to do anything with them, so I left it just the way she did it, and now I have a place that it can stay and I can enjoy it. It's got pockets so I can put things in the pockets. Paper clips so I can paper clip things to the pages. I love that. That's a National Geographic image of ladybugs. Wallpaper that's got texture to it. Isn't that cool? I bought the whole calendar just for this image because I just absolutely loved that. And now I have a place for it to be. I recommend this highly. If you have got a lot of stuff, papers, images, just little bits of interesting things, another place that needs something, I recommend stop saving it for that special project and put it all together as a special project. I am so happy that I did this. I do. I really like going through. Here's a cat paperclip. I like going through and seeing my collected stuff, seeing my interesting papers, my book pages and articles, and here's one of my photographs, one of my favorite photographs. I enjoy being able just to look at it, and it is all out here to look at and enjoy, and it's not in a box in a closet hiding from everything, and I haven't forgotten about it. Monopoly game pieces, a piece of packaging from Tutankhamun. I bought something at the exhibit when I went to the exhibit in Miami. I bought something and really liked the packaging, so I cut that out of the packaging, saved that. There's a bookmark, candy wrapper. This is a collage I did about 15 years ago. A poem that I wrote. Image. Aunt Sandra gave me this piece of plastic that for flowers. Her flowers were wrapped in it. She saved it for me. More handmade papers. I just love this. Here's a picture of me when I was 2. I like the fact that I have all this stuff where I can see it and enjoy it, and it's not in a box. And boarding passes when they still gave out boarding passes. An elephant paperclip with popcorn bag. Stuff in this pocket. A picture of my grandmother. So if you've got stuff that you're saving for a special occasion, for a special project, saving, 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 I bet you have just as much stuff as I do. Here's another place that needs a image. Pocket back here too. I recommend highly just getting all that stuff together, getting it all out, finding it all, and making a book out of it, making it a special personal art journal, and having it and using it. The time has come. Time has come for you to finally use the stuff. I thought I saw something that I might not have seen before. There's a lot of pages in here. There's a lot of pages. I recommend it highly. I think it's cool. I'm so glad that I've done it. I'm so glad that I've used the stuff. And I am going to really enjoy this book. I still have a few images, a few pages that need some things, and I will be looking for some very special images to go on those pages. And that's going to be in the future. I'm not going to push myself and just glue in anything at all. I want it to be really special. So I'm just going to put this up for a while, start saving and collecting, and finish it up later. But I wanted to show you what it looked like because I have been talking about them. I just love it. I just love it. All right. Thanks for watching.